everyone, and welcome to another episode of Monkeying Around Reviews. Today we have the Teckin TL32 motion sensor security light. This thing is super bright. It's 35 watts and 3000 lumens. It's waterproof IP65. It's motion activated, and it's got a photo sensor inside of it so it can tell if it's nighttime or daytime for when this thing's going to actually work, so it doesn't waste your electricity. So that's what's different about this light compared to the other lights that I've looked at. This one hooks up to the electricity. It is not solar powered. So make sure you're aware of that this is going to need to be wired up to whatever building you want to attach it to. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what's inside. So the first thing we see here is this plastic bag. And inside here, we've got a few different things. We've got the thank you card, the user manual. This is a sticky piece of foam for your mounting. And then you got all your mounting hardware in here. You've got the bracket that the light attaches to, and you got some wire nuts and some screws in here, and a grounding screw. Take out this piece, another piece of foam. And then we actually got the light that's in here as well, and that is it. So here is the light. It is actually nice sized. It's got a little bit of weight to it, not super heavy, but there is some weight here. You got the motion sensor down here, and I'm guessing the photo cells in there as well. And then these here are the actual lights. Look at the size of these things. They are huge. Here's my hand. It's about the size of my hand. And there's two of them. So as a reminder, these are 3000 lumens. This puts out a bunch of light. So these can be aimed in all different directions. Both of them can go in different directions. The sensor itself can be aimed wherever you want it. And then here on the back is the wiring. So if you take a look in here, there are 3 wires. You've got your hot, your neutral, and your ground. So you're going to need all 3 of these for this light to work. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to get some power. We're going to plug this thing in just so we can see how bright it is. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Now before I turn this on and show you how bright this is, I wanted to mention that there are 2 switches down here. One is for sensitivity and one is for the time. Now the time setting has a test feature which lets you walk by this during the daytime and it'll turn on for 6 seconds so you can check your angle of where this is being triggered. It works for about 180 degrees, it says. So like if the light was here, it was picking me up kind of over here all the way to over here. So it had a nice little sweep. There's also a 30 second, a 60 second, and a 120 second. So whatever setting you have it on there, when this triggers, it'll stay on for 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or 120 seconds. The other switch on here is your sensitivity, and it has a low, medium, and high. So that's for the distance that you can be away from it before it kicks in. Now it says on the instructions here that low is 8 meters or 26 feet. Medium is up to 12 meters or 39 feet, and high is up to 18 meters or 59 feet. So the next thing I'm going to do here is, as you see, I've got this thing plugged in. Normally you would have this hardwired into your house or the building you want it on, but just for a test right here, I have it plugged into an extension cord. So I have the hot to the hot side, the neutral to the neutral side, and the grounds going in as well. I have not plugged this in yet because obviously if you want to do it this way, you want to be safe. So plug in here first before giving it actual power. So I have it plugged in. Make sure that we can see this in the camera. I'm going to step away for a second, turn off all the lights, plug this in, and we're going to see how bright this thing is when we trigger it. Alright, so I'm back. We're all dark here now, as you can see, obviously, and I am plugged in and giving power to this thing. So I have it on test, so I'm just going to kind of wave my hand in front of it, and this thing's going to kick on, and you're going to see how bright this is in a dark area. I apologize, I do not know what it's going to do to the camera when all of a sudden this bright light comes on. It may freak the camera out a little bit, but we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna take my hand and I'm starting to swing it in front. And as soon as it sees the hand in the sensor, there it is. So you can now see how bright this thing is. And that was just the 6 seconds. So I just waved my hand here again. So that's just one light there. And then here's the other light coming in. And then both of them. I'm going to put them both towards the front so you can kind of see the brightness here. So these things are bright. It's lighting up this whole inside of the house. Once again, we're only getting 6 seconds because we're in test mode. Well, that being said, we are in a dark area. Let me go ahead and turn this on to 120 so it stays on a little bit longer. Alright, so now this should actually stay on for 2 minutes because I have it set for 120. It's no longer testing. So we can actually angle these away. I'm going to put these completely off to the side. So now we're not even aimed at the camera and you can see how much light is still lighting up me. Obviously my face is not lit up because it's going away from me. If I just take this like that, now we're lighting up my face a little bit. All in all, I am very impressed with how bright these LEDs are. And it's saying that it's only pulling 35 watts. So you're getting a lot of brightness and not a lot of power consumption coming out of these. Once again, this has been Monkey Around Reviews with the Teckin TL32 Motion Sensor Security Light. If you've used one of these before, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And as always, make sure you subscribe. Yeah.